I'm searching. And what I found was, well,
The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Miles Turner is one of the game's premier rim protectors. He said, quote, "I change games. I'm able to push my team, and they know that." When I'm back there, it makes it easier for everybody. I want to show the league what everybody in Indy has known for years.
Well, he is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Miles Turner out there with O'Shea Brissett. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana on D. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Mathurin with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
So it's Toronto now. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Brissett. Here's Mathurin. Anunoby covering. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And the Raptors miss again. Halliburton with the ball. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Off the inbound. No good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Brissett. Banked it in off the glass.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Siakam. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. And the basket by Halliburton.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
The shot by Duarte, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Van Vliet misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Halliburton picks him up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by Toronto. Yep, count it.
Oh, physical D. But Mathurin showing his strength and has the maturity to maintain his focus as well.
Outside Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Let's thank them, everyone.
Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
For Indiana, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's Turner. Tries again. Brissett goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Brissett no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Brissett's shot is good. Brissett's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brissett. Both free throws good from Anunoby. On offense, here are the Pacers. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. To the paint. Second chance shot.
Right now they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. You should send at least one guy after those.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Indiana with it, leading by 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And that one's good. Barnes has got 10 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Duarte. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Toronto shooting about 43% since tip-off. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Here's Barnes. And he gets that one. He's got 12.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
It's tipped. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Turner. Here's Matherin from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Trent. Pacers with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it was those effort plays that put them over the top. They were the harder working team, simple as that.
And he gets it to go.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Duarte. Back to Halliburton. And it goes as The official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for the Raptors. Birch, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Achua comes in for Barnes. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anunoby.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And Toronto calls time here.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Thank them, everyone.
On defense, the Pacers. 7-point differential. Porter in the post. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Inside, here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Achua. Achua! With the dunk.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Got a hand on it. Here comes Toronto on the push. They get the rebound. Trent with it. Offensive rebound. Birch. And Birch slams it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Porter. He's marked by McConnell. And he's going for the oop here. Achua with the dunk.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Quarter the pass to Achua. So they take the lead. Achua's got 8.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Trent outside from downtown. Here's Birch. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. He has 6.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Here's Achua. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Porter. And the shot's good. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Back to Trent. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Toronto the rebound.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And Birch slams it in.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So it's the Pacers now. 3-point lead. So for the Raptors right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Kim Birch is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
First free throw is good. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
And the Raptors making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Birch. Trent on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Birch. Tight defense on him. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Brissett. Brissett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot's good by Matherin. And now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Good. Siakam's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Giving up second chance buckets, a huge issue for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there that's letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Batase. He's covered by Siakam. And Batase gets it to go.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. 10 feet away. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Brissett. And a nice finish on the layup. Brissett's got 4 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Matherin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Trent outside.
Indiana foul. Matherin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. For Indiana, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. And that one drops. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Anunoby. Here he goes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Raptors, OG Anunoby, taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And here's McConnell, averaging around 6 a game. Over Van Vliet, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got 14 points for the game.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Here's Anunoby. 14 points for him. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Oh, and Jackson with the... Boucher against McConnell. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And they recover it.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
From 11 feet away, another one falls for Indiana.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Toronto calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Anunoby, fades and shoots. It's tipped. Here's Matherin. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. He gets it in there.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Outside Barnes. They get it again. And the basket by Boucher. Boucher's got his first basket.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, the second shot is the next best thing.
And looking at O'Shea Brissett, starting to get more involved on a regular basis.
Yeah, I really liked him in college, BA, and it's taken him a minute to find his traction in the league, but I tell you, he's got the ideal frame, and he can really shoot the 3. He shot lights out from there a couple of seasons ago, and consistency on the floor, I think, will result in consistency of his performance, too.
Both shots good from the stripe. A difficult situation for Toronto. Outside Anunoby. There's the steal. Here's Brissett. Drives to the hoop. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball, and the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. Now McConnell, he's got 6. Here's Jackson. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes from behind the arc. Van Vliet misses.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Jackson. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Barnes against Jackson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Outside Porter. To end the run. Achua with the dunk.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on play.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Tice is checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Brissett. Off the inbound. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
The Raptors shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Barnes. Oh, and Turner with a block. Achua passes to Boucher. Matherin with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 13.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Van Vliet, and the Raptors miss again.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Here's Halliburton. Sinks that one from the post. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Shooting for Toronto, Precious Achua at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Taylor, he's checked in for McConnell. Both good from the line that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Left side Porter. Van Vliet outside. Takes the three. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Count it.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Van Vliet misses. Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Mathurin missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Boucher's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Pass to Porter. Back to Barnes. Now Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Here's Mathurin. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Porter. To the inside, Boucher. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Porter outside. Tice grabs the miss.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
They're really working the paint now.
Down low. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 16 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Indiana with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what do you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight.
And that's going to do it for us here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Indiana on offense. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. O'Shea Brissett out there with Miles Turner. And it's Duarte in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Trent with room to shoot. And they'll get another chance. They get it back. Here's Matherin, guarded by Trent. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Toronto shooting 37% from the floor at this point. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Back to Trent. Pass to Boucher. Clock at 6. He drops it from range. Boucher's got 9 points.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet checked in.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Here's Halliburton. Indiana again missing. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without foul.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Brissett on the drive.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Van Vliet misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Duarte's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Anunoby and Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Good on the bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Birch is checked in.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
McConnell's shot is off. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Trent to the middle. Here's Birch. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he recovers it. And the basket by Birch.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit. Those extra possessions really do help.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Trent outside. From the left block. And Turner with the block. McConnell against Trent. McConnell's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's shooting well. Doing his best to keep this offense in gear. But he hasn't had a lot of support.
Jackson with room to fire. The putback. It's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Trent outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3.
It's really come apart for him here in the second half.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Pascal Siakam.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And the basket by Halliburton.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Count it.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Trent outside. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Duarte. Inside. Goes up. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Batase's checked in for Indiana. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Siakam. Indiana on D. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Jackson, left side. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Here's Porter. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Trent. This one for three. And he can't get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. The drive by Duarte. That one no good. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. And here's Anunoby. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Taylor, he's checked in for Duarte. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Van Vliet. Indiana on D. They grab their own miss. No good there. Indiana shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Halliburton misses. Toronto shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Let's go with a three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As a league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Boucher's checked in for Birch.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And he comes up with a bucket. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Boucher. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Achua. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And another shot. Snatched up. Boucher passes to Achua. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Halliburton. That one's good for two. Halliburton's got 27. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he makes it. Achua's got 16 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achua picks one up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul. Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Toronto shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Trent. Takes a three. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tice with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. Here's Taylor. Indiana again missing.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The offensive rebound. And the basket by Tice. Tice has got his first points of the game.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Good on the shot.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Back to Flynn. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Trent, and it's Mathurin missing. Here's Flynn. The shot misses. Halliburton with some nice D. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Trent outside. There's the three. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Count it.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And Toronto has possession. Trent outside. The teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in. Trent's got 11 points.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's Tice missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Toronto right now, Kim Birch is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Juan Hernan-Gomez. And it's Flynn in at the one. Here's VanVleet. Here's Birch. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. And the layup is good off the glass. Halliburton's got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. VanVleet outside. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Fred, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Here's Halliburton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Flynn.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Well, the Pacers shooting has been incredible. 72%. Here's Nesmith, guarded by VanVleet. Nesmith's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Flynn. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Pacers with the ball. And Neesmith gets it to go.
From Tyrese Halliburton.
The Raptors shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Batase, covered by Boucher. An easy 2 on the layup.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Here's Young. The Pacers pull it in. Tice, right side. Here's McConnell. He can't get it to go, and it's Toronto taking it the other way.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Young. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motor on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive, long NBA career.
Here's Neesmith. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. He was all alone on that one. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Indiana.
No good on that one.
T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Flynn. Here's Birch. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Here's Johnson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the paint. And the basket by Birch. Birch has got 20.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Pass to Taylor. Left side Johnson. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And for Indiana, they're shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's Taylor. Pass to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And on Gomez with it. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
He clipped the...
Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And a base made.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
I mean, what an incredible job generating shots for his team. I mean, he was forcing the defense to stretch out and dishing to open and ready shooters. He just has these great instincts and feel for when and where to move the rock out on the court.
Wilson's checked in for Toronto.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
They get it back. And it's in, off the glass. Neesmith's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And for Toronto, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Hernangomez with it. Pass to VanVleet. And he banks in the layup.
Wilson.
And here's McConnell. Right through the D for the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Shoots from 12. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Neesmith.
Pacers foul. Terry Taylor.
Trent, he's checked in for VanVleet.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
It's scooped up. Tice. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, I like the fact they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive glass in the second half, getting a ton of second chance points as a result.
Pass to Trent. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Tice has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Taylor. Up and in on the layup.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Well, the Raptors shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Now Hernangomez. Here's Wilson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Daniel Tice. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Neesmith. Rebounded by Trent.
Pacers foul, Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Now Hernan Gomez. No good from outside. Here's Neesmith. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing, right side. From outside the arc. Flynn's shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Trent for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And the Raptors, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the basket by Taylor.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they're up 2-0 in this season series, a chance to go 3 for 3 against the Raptors.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Trent outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Flynn. And here's Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. From the line. The shot, no good. Here's Indiana. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line, for Indiana, T.J. McConnell. 2.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Trent from long range. On target from range.
Junior. 3.
20 seconds left in the game. Here's McConnell. And they get it back.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
just got